Hi there, my name's James, and if you got the time, I got the games. We're still in Scotland, and we left off down here in these caves. Right in front of us is the first of two optional journal entries.
These guys are. Those who prove false, I guess. I think Avery or Thomas too were just trying to scare us.
Yeah, if you look over to the left, we can go that way. I'm going to go right. It doesn't really matter which way you go. They both take you down here to this bridge. Before we cross the bridge, we're going to make a sharp left, and this is the first treasure in this chapter. This chapter has 6 treasures total.
It's held up this long. Famous last words.
Yeah, look out. I'm sure you've noticed all the way through this game, you always think you're going to fall to your death. Yeah, keep moving around.
These bridges are clearly not built to code.
Sure they are. Pirate code. Not bad.
Yeah, good one. Yeah, careful on that jump. I've missed that jump before. It doesn't look like you would, but I have died there. And up the steps. There's a room that we're about to come into that's got a really long, complicated puzzle. And I've tried to figure out the fastest way. It took me hours to figure out the fastest way to beat this puzzle for this video.
Well, we're not going back that way.
But yeah, look at this thing.
Dropped in a pit or something.
Yeah, look at that. Really intimidating looking.
This is elaborate. You could say that.
It not only will take you a while
Switch.
to get past this puzzle, but I've spent hours trying to figure out the fastest way to do this for this video.
Whoa. Jesus. It's a pretty elaborate test.
Okay, you see the bucket.
Trial?
Bucket's going to come down to the bottom.
When this guy clearly failed, then let's do better.
So we're going to go grab this first.
Bottom there. It's a bucket. Huh. Okay.
And clearly we got to jump down here and fill up the bucket.
Bucket filled. All right, pass it up to me.
And I would explain the way to beat this puzzle, but they're going to do it themselves here in a minute. But again, I've spent hours, and I think I figured it out. I think I've got a really good, the fastest way I could come up with to beat it. Okay, you see the bucket there and the 3 beams of
I
light.
see what's going on here. Something with the 3 crosses? Yeah. I'm guessing we're looking at Jesus, our good thief Dismas, and the jerk thief Gestus. I'm gonna figure the white cross is Dismas, so the black one is Gestus.
Right. Okay. So we have to put the crosses into these 3 beams of light. Obviously, Jesus is going to go in the center. Dismas is the white cross. He's got to go on the left, and Gestus on the right. And the bucket has to go up top. So I go to the first wheel, turn it once. Go to the third one, turn it once. Go back to the first one. Turn it twice to put the bucket up top. Run back to the third one, turn it once. Then go to the second one. You see, that'll turn the black cross right next to Jesus, and the bucket's up top.
Bucket on top.
Now all we've got to do is turn it one more time.
Okay, so bucket on top is good. Keep it there.
And that's it. They're all where they need to be.
Let's find out. Let's? So you're gonna pull the switch? Oh, no. I'd hate to deprive you of that privilege.
And come to find out, after spending hours just doing this puzzle alone, there is a trophy that you get. If you can beat this puzzle in under 10 moves, then you'll get a trophy. And if you do it just like I did it right there, you'll beat it in 7. And you'll get that trophy. Now the second optional journal entry just pops right up. Both of the journal entries in this level are pretty much impossible to miss.
Exactly. Filling a bucket? I had to know about St. Dismas, whom I bet Avery and all of his crew were intimately familiar with. Not that hard of a test. Maybe it's not the only one.
Okay, we can go across, but we want to go to the left over here. If you look off this ledge, way over there in the distance, wait for the blink, there's a treasure down there right off the side of that cliff.
Watch your step.
But we wanted to go this way and wait for Sam.
Look at this place. We must be
because here's our one optional conversation.
Rafe and Nadine have any idea this is directly under their feet? Well, with enough explosives, they're gonna find out sooner or later.
And run all the way back. Obviously, the way to go is to the left, but if you look off the side here, you can see the anchor beam. There's a treasure down here, and I absolutely hate this treasure. I've died here so many times. It's way over here. And this treasure is, it's cool. And it's an Easter egg. It's from The Last of Us. Fantastic game. But I always think I'm going to fall here because I have. I've died here a bunch of times, both swinging to the treasure and trying to swing back. I've died on both of them. So I'm really glad that's behind us. Okay, so right over there, there's the ledge and the treasure that's hanging off the side. Another anchor beam up top. We're going to swing this way. And before we go to the left, to get the treasure, we're going to jump up here.
Hey, come here. I'll boost you up there. Coming. Okay. I'm guessing we need to get up to that broken bridge.
Get Sam up top, and clearly we want to go to the left.
Let's look for a way up.
Sam's going to push over a crate so we can climb up. While he's doing that, we're going to go down and get that treasure. Obviously, this is number 3 of the 6. This chapter also has one journal note to find. That's right out in the open. It's almost impossible to miss, too. Now, the first time you get here, you're not going to know where to go. And I actually spent a long time trying to figure it out.
Follow me.
Till you see Sam. Just hanging on the wall waiting for you. Just follow Sam here. He tells you where to go.
Yeah, they're sure not making this easy, are they? I imagine it was easier when all the bridges and walkways weren't broken. I guess we're a couple hundred years late. Let's see what's in here.
Alright, drop down. When we get in here, Sam's going to go to the right. You can follow him if you want. Or you can go to the left. It really doesn't matter.
Watch my Can't it?
Yeah, they both lead you right here into this catacomb. And the way out is up here. And we've got to go to the left. When we climb up here, we're going to go into a pretty decent length cutscene to advance the story.
Hold on. What? Listen.
Anything noteworthy by the dormitories?
Not unless you count some cleverly worded headstones.
Have you finished digging by the chapter house?
We have, ma'am. The northwest sites are wide open as well.
And what about the southern perimeter?
Not yet. It'll take us a day to move the crane over there.
Nadine.
Make it happen. In the meantime, see what you can dig up without it.
I'll send a couple of men over right away.
Good.
And I've said it before in other videos, I'm really liking Nadine's character.
Manuscripts?
Rafe, not so much, but I'm really liking Nadine.
Keep me updated.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you hear? They found a whole annexed area under the cathedral.
I did. Have you seen it?
No? Why?
Because there wasn't much left after they'd finished finding it.
My men have been a bit liberal with the
They're
dynamite.
like 100 well-armed bulls in a china shop.
But they've made more progress in 2 days than we've made in months.
Progress. I can't analyze rubble.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
I'll let them know they need to give you a heads up before they do anything drastic.
Or you can tell them to sit tight until I analyze the few clues that haven't been blown up.
No, we can't sit around waiting any longer.
All due respect, I think I have a bit more experience with this sort of thing than you do.
We tried things your way.
Bullshit. You've been wanting to level this place ever since we got here.
No! I wanted to steal that cross long before it ever even made it to that auction. The same auction where I couldn't have my men around to deal with any surprises.
The auction was the cleanest way
But
to get the
instead of
cross.
going with my gut, I listened to you. And now we have competition.
Oh, well, I didn't think he'd show up.
Or maybe you wanted to draw him out.
Why the hell would I do that?
Because you think you need him. And maybe you do. Point is, I'm done trying to do things the clean way. If the treasure is here, we'll find it. And if not, well... maybe it's time to move on, huh?
And as much as I'm disliking Rafe, he's actually got kind of a point.
It's not personal.
Of course.
I'll let you know if anything turns up.
There has been nothing but puzzles to solve in order to find this treasure, and how's he supposed to solve any of these clues if she destroys everything? So he's got a point.
Let's get moving before they blow that treasure to bits. Oh, stop making out. Wait. You think she was right, though? About what? About Rafe wanting to draw you out. As long as he doesn't get the upper hand, who cares? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, and who says that it's Nathan that he's trying to draw out? How do we know that he's not trying to draw out Sam? But we're going to go around this way, drop down.
You suppose they were talking about? There's got to be some side chamber because we're the only ones here.
And over to the left in here, we go under this statue, treasure number 4. Okay, you see the anchor beam in front of us? You would automatically, instinctively swing over there, but we're not going to go that way because we can't get up. You actually go up there and realize that you can't get up there, and you swing down this way, come through here, and there's a crate.
Oh, look at you. One crate coming up. Thank you, good sir.
And now we can, come on, grab it already. Yeah, now we can go up. Now there's another treasure right over to the right.
Well, we're definitely getting closer to the cathedral. Oh, what's left of it.
And again, this one's hidden real good. This one's real easy to miss. That's number 5. And a really cool treasure at that. I kind of actually want one of those.
Gotta say, this is far more sophisticated than I was expecting. Me too.
And we've got another broken bridge that we can't cross, so we're going to go this way. And climb on up. The 6th and final treasure is hidden way back here. This is the last treasure.
I'm working on it.
But where we have to go after this, I've died here a bunch of times too. You can see way over to the left there. So I like to take this crate and just wedge it as far in the corner as you can. And I've dropped here a bunch of times, trying to swing over to that side. And it didn't even occur to me that you have to lower yourself on the rope. When you jump off the side, you have to lower yourself because there's these 3 things right there. And if you don't lower yourself, you're going to hit the last one and completely drop off. Come on, make it. Alright, thank you. Yeah, needless to say, I've died there a bunch of times.
Well, can't go through there. So how do we get through? Over here.
Drop down through here. Where we want to go is way back there.
Probably be trapped again. Nathan, look around you. Holy crap. This must have been another test, but it all just crumbled into the ocean.
Yeah, and like everything else in this game, it's not a direct path. We're going to have to find a way to go around. So we're going to drop down. Right behind us, this is the one optional journal note.
Oh, what's this?
And if you'd like to read this, you can just pause the video. They're telling a whole second story. We're doing all of this with Nate and with Sam and with Sully, and this is cool and all, but there's a whole second story happening in this game if you read these notes.
That really safe-looking wooden seesaw thing might do the trick. Worth a shot.
So we're going to jump up on the seesaw. Yep, look out. You run all the way to the end, and you have to run all the way back, because we can't get up there. Or Sam just told us, like, he can even see us from where he's at. You see those things sticking out from the side that are sticking straight up? I didn't even notice those were there the first few times that I played through this.
I'll weigh it down. Go.
And I'll show you why that's important here in a second.
Made it. All right.
There was a point that I was going to bring up in the video, but it kind of, then I finally saw those things, and it kind of makes it all null and void.
Check out all that machinery. It really makes you appreciate everything that goes into making one of these death traps.
Yeah, we come up here, and there's this crate that we have to push down. And I was thinking, we need this to weigh down the other side of the seesaw to climb up on top. And I was like, well, if we push this on, why doesn't it just slide right off? Well, that's what those things are there for. It took me a while to see that.
Hey, nice air time. Oh, crap.
Okay, yeah, just run, just book it. You know, pushing that heavy crate didn't disturb the seesaw at all, but apparently Nate's body weight makes it collapse.
There's another test down. At this point, I'd rather take another death trap. At this point, I hope we're at the end of this thing. Okay, getting a bit dramatic with the statues here. Seriously, why decorate a treasure burial site? We're building
This chapter is like split in half. It's like in two separate parts. We've already gotten all the collectibles that there is to find. Sticking your hand in here activates a pretty long cutscene. And everything from this point, it's like a completely different chapter. Everything before this was exploration and finding treasures and solving puzzles.
At least this one has some jewels on it, right? Whoa, whoa, don't touch it. What? Why?
Look at it. It's the only valuable thing we've seen in this cave.
Right.
This is another test.
Agreed.
Yeah. Or lack thereof.
Okay, so...
It's gotta be the coins.
Are we sure about this?
I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure we'll have to do.
Just one now.
Agreed. I got it. Please don't be a trap.
Nadine said that Rafe was trying to draw Nathan out, supposedly, and I was like, well, how do we know it's not Sam? It probably is Nate, because Nate is the one who seems to be solving all these puzzles.
Look.
Sam would have grabbed the cross, obviously.
It's Kings Bay.
Yes, it is.
Son of a bitch. He's screwing with us.
What are you talking about?
Avery. He's screwing with us. This was supposed to be it, so where's the goddamn treasure, huh? I mean, Kings Bay, great. Well, what's next? North Pole? Outer space? Nathan.
For those who prove worthy, paradise awaits. He was recruiting.
Who was recruiting?
Avery was recruiting.
Recruiting for what?
Yeah, here we go.
Ah, crap.
You gentlemen are very, very noisy. Guns on the floor. Slowly. Must have known you from last time.
Throwing me out a window didn't do it for you?
Rafe. Rafe, come in.
That's kind of a really good point.
I'm at the graveyard. Nadine, hey, we're here.
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now.
What? Where are you?
Come back to the cathedral. Follow the holes.
I'm on my way.
We just saw them in a chamber in these catacombs having a conversation. How did he get all the way back to the graveyard?
Kings Bay.
Yeah, but, where in Kings Bay? You'll need that cross over there to figure it out, but there's only 2 people that can tell you how to use it.
Let me guess. You two.
Well, leave it to Rafe. You're gonna be waiting a long time.
Sorry, boys. I'm not here to negotiate. Bring me the crucifix.
It's not a crucifix.
What?
Well, technically, a crucifix refers to a cross that... You know what?
Never mind.
Don't touch it!
Yeah, she gets it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, shit's hitting the fan now. Right, when you can finally get control of Nathan again, don't run right away. Don't follow Sam. Yeah, wait for that to happen, because I've followed him too soon and you drop through the hole and die. Which clearly we're going to drop anyway, but we're not dead. Okay, we gotta climb up, and Nadine took all our weapons. We have no guns. Keep going around. And wait for it. There it is.
That's my chance.
Yeah, there was our gap. She took all our weapons, but... There you go, now we got a gun. Way to get out is up. You see overhead, there's an anchor beam. We have to swing over to that pillar, but we can't yet until it drops. And they're up top shooting at us. Come on, get up there. I try not to actually climb up too soon. I'm trying to take out as many as I can before we get up there. Not that that really matters. Yeah, because they just circle around. Oh, come on, go down already. And get up here. Yeah, this guy charged the ledge. No good. Oh, shit, no, this is bad. This is bad, come on. Yeah, he got too close to the ledge. We couldn't pull him off. Oh, come on, we gotta get out of here. Alright. There is some dynamite right here. There's an explosive barrel in the middle. They give you the dynamite, might as well use it. Cool. That can't be it. There's got to be another guy. At least one more. Yeah, there he is. That's what I thought. Reload. There's more dynamite right here, but right around the corner. Yeah, I don't stop here. Keep going, because there's always a guy that throws a grenade. And way over in the corner is more dynamite. And again, they give it to you. Might as well use it. Now, we could have picked up a shotgun already, but I want this AK that's right here. I don't like to use the shotgun. I don't like to charge these guys. You take way too much damage. And on the harder difficulties, you will be killed.
God damn it, Nate. I can hear the fireworks from here. What the hell's going on?
Long story. Short version is get us the hell out of here.
Yeah, figured. Hold tight. Be there as
Right.
soon as I can.
Yeah, we jump down here. There's a turret right in front of us. That, if you'll notice, you can just shoot right through it for some reason, but... all of these guys that are shooting at us will all go for the turret. When you kill the guy that's firing, there's always a guy that tries to make a break for that turret. Yeah, no you don't. Yeah, there's also more dynamite way over to the left, which I'm hoping we're not going to need. We're still sitting on 2 sticks of dynamite. We should be cool here. Oh man, where's this guy? There he is. Reload, reload.
That's it. Let's keep moving.
Okay, yeah, that's how you can tell when you're done. Is when Sam runs forward. So we keep going. Wait, nope. No, wasn't trying to climb the wall. Yeah, the cover mechanic. But you do that a lot in this game. Constantly doing things you don't want to do. Shit, yeah. There is a sniper. And over to the left. You don't have to use the sniper rifle if you don't want to, obviously, but I'm going to, just because it's here. Does make it a little bit easier. Obviously, the sniper rifles only fire one shot at a time. Oh, but right behind us, I've done this a couple times. You can refill your ammo right here. Sometimes that's there, and sometimes it's not. I've done this a couple times, and that wasn't there. I don't like to use it because we've got more guys on this right side. That crane. There's usually a guy that'll come out to the right side of that crane. Waiting for him. Well, I guess it's not happening this time? Okay, a lot of times when you run through this level, most of the time, a guy is going to come out from that right side. Okay, so we want to replenish. Yeah, for the rest of this, it's probably not the best idea to use the sniper rifle, but I'm going to anyway. It's probably best to pick up one of these AKs. But I think we should still be okay. We also have our pistol to fall back on. We're in good shape.
Always this for you? No. Kind of. Yeah. Yes. Yes, definitely.
Alright, more guys here. Yeah, we're still sitting on our dynamite, so... Very cool.
Saying the weather is lovely this time of year. I can't see shit. Just keep heading down until we hit the water.
We have to take another rock slide. Lose him first. We're gonna have two guys over to the right shooting at us. We don't even have to shoot these guys. If you don't want to. Obviously I'm going to anyway, but you can just hit this rock slide and keep going. There's an anchor beam up top, and this is a little tricky. You've got to go to the right. You got to make a right. Oh! Almost missed it. Come down here into more. Guys, this guy's always right out front, so I just run right at him. Whoa, no, not that way. No, shit. Nick, what are you doing? Yeah, the cover mechanic. Except already, there are explosive barrels here, too. That we can use. Take him out, check him out. Yeah, he's right next to the barrel. And Sam is still shooting, so clearly there's another guy. Oh, okay, I guess we got him.
Hurry the hell up or your ride's gonna sink.
Yeah, pretty awesome. We're not done, though. Another rock slide. We'll get up here. Shit, shit, shit. Oh, man. Yeah, I probably should have shot him first. Okay, so we've got to go down. No, wait, no, not that way. Yeah, you see, if I'd have jumped that way, we'd have dropped right off the ledge and died.
Get ready.
All right. And make it. Okay, okay. I think we're in good shape. We did it, we're out. And that's the whole chapter. There's actually 2 cutscenes right here at the end to advance the story. And, oh man. Yeah, that's a really cool chapter.
That was a close one, huh?
They shot up my goddamn plane, mate.
We're fine, thanks. How soon can you get us to Madagascar?
No treasure, then.
Not yet. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we're rich.
Jesus. Suppose it's a start. You think the rest is in Madagascar?
Well, there was a chamber back there with a giant map of Madagascar on the floor, so... yeah, it's probably there.
This is beginning to smell a whole lot like Wild Goose, kid.
Look, the treasure was never in Scotland, okay?
Then what was the point of all that, huh? Of the St. Dismas
Look,
cross?
it's like I said. I think Avery was recruiting people. The cross was an invitation. The caves were just some sort of initiation.
Oh, so we all passed, huh?
Congrats, Victor. We get eye patches and parrots now.
I don't get it. Why the hell would they go to all that bother just to weed people out?
To protect himself. Look, Avery was the most wanted man in the world at that time. He had to enlist people that he could trust in order to keep their treasure secret.
What do you mean, their treasure?
Just think about this.
Thomas, too, was a successful pirate in his own right. What would he possibly stand to gain from joining Avery? I think Avery sent out crosses only to the other wealthy pirates like himself. What if they pooled and hid all their treasure together?
That would make the Gunsway haul look like chump change.
Exactly.
Oh, holy shit. Okay, so where exactly in Madagascar are we going?
Kings Bay. It was an old pirate haven back in Avery's time.
I know it well. It's a big place. Anything more specific?
Well, that map chamber completely caved in, so, you know. What are you laughing about?
The people who survived the caves, the recruits. What's the one thing they would have left with?
Yeah.
There's a volcano on this.
There's a volcano near Kings Bay. Which means we need to get a move on.
So maybe it was Nathan that Rafe was trying to draw out, because Nathan is the guy who seems to be figuring out all the puzzles. Yep, clear Sony plug here.
Hey. Hey, Nate.
Hey, honey.
Oh, hi. I've been trying to get a hold of you. Are you okay?
Yeah, of course. What do you mean?
Well, you know, the news. There's been all that flooding. Maybe going to Malaysia during the monsoon season wasn't such a good idea.
Yeah, right. Right, yeah, it grounded us for sure. You know, had some equipment failure, but, you know, no one's hurt or anything.
Well, as long as you guys are safe. So, are you going to start work tomorrow?
Look at the size of that pump. It's like half the size of her head.
Looks like we're gonna need maybe another 10 days or so.
Ugh, 10 days? Hey, well, why don't I just, go ahead and buy a ticket then?
You know, you don't have to do that. That's fine. I mean, you know, these guys always overestimate things. I'm sure it'll be less time than that.
Okay, well, you know, don't rush. Make sure that you're safe.
Oh, I will. Always do. Listen, I'm sorry. I gotta go. Jameson's calling me over.
Okay.
And she seems to be somewhat suspicious.
Love you too.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. My name is James. And if you got the time, I got the games. Thank you guys so much for watching.